All right, let's dive in. Today, we're taking a close look at one of the world's most prestigious finance programs, the Master in International Finance at HEC Paris. So, what's the very first thing you need to know about this program? Well, let's just talk about prestige for a second. According to the Financial Times 2024 rankings, this is the #2 Master in Finance program in the entire world. I mean, that's not just elite, that's literally the top of the mountain, and it really sets the stage for everything else we're about to cover.
So how does a program even get to that level? It all starts with a philosophy that goes way beyond just textbooks and lectures. The core idea at HEC Paris is learn to dare. It's really a mindset, one that encourages boldness and smart risk-taking, all built on a perfect blend of rigorous academic theory and practical real-world experience.
Now, one of the things that really makes this program stand out is how it adapts to you. Seriously, this is not some one-size-fits-all degree. HEC goes to great lengths to customize your learning path, making sure it lines up perfectly with your background and, of course, where you want to go in your career. And that customization, it starts the second you walk in the door. If you come from a quantitative background, economics, engineering, math, you'll jump onto the accelerated track to build on that skill set. But if you have a background in business, finance, or accounting, you'll start on the business track. It's a really smart way to make sure everyone is challenged and ready to go from day one. So, once you've got that solid foundation down, you get to specialize. And this choice is all about your career goals. Are you dreaming about asset management or working on a trading floor? Then the capital markets specialization is for you. Or maybe you're aiming for high-stakes M&A, private equity, or investment banking. Then the corporate finance track is exactly what you need. This kind of focus is what gets you ready to hit the ground running. So what does this all look like over the course of a year? Well, it's intense and it's fast. Things kick off in August with an intro week and a pretty incredible study trip to London. Then the first part of the fall is all about your core courses, followed immediately by your specialization. In the spring, you dive into advanced topics and get to choose 9 electives to really sharpen your skills. By May, you can even earn an extra HEC certificate before you head out for a required 4-month professional internship. Yeah, it is an absolutely packed 10 months. But look, a degree from HEC is about so much more than just what's on the syllabus. It's really defined by the unique experiences that shape you. So let's go beyond the classroom. What's it actually like to be there? That experience really begins with that immersive London study trip we mentioned. And this is not your average field trip, okay? You get direct face-to-face time with senior leaders at legendary firms like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and Blackstone. It's just an unbelievable opportunity to start building your network, not just with these huge companies, but also with successful HEC alumni who are already making waves in the industry. And what about life back on campus? Honestly, it's a world of its own. Just picture it. A beautiful 340-acre campus nestled in the woods right outside Paris, and you're sharing it with 4,500 students from 111 different countries. Plus, with over 130 student clubs and associations, the community isn't just diverse, it is buzzing with energy. And this unique mix of a personalized curriculum and a vibrant community has a real impact. But don't just take my word for it. Listen to what alumna Laura Eng said. She gives credit to the program's career coaching and that incredible alumni network for helping her carve out her niche in the broad field of finance. Her story really says it all about the program's promise, giving you the tools to forge your own unique path to success. At the end of the day, a program like this is all about the results. So what happens after graduation? Well, HEC designed this master's to be a career launchpad, and honestly, the outcomes are pretty staggering. Let's start with the bottom line, shall we? The average starting salary for a graduate of this program is a cool 121,000 euros. Just think about that for a second. That's a powerful return on your investment, right from day one of your new career. Okay, but what about actually finding a job? How quickly do people land a role? The answer is 100%. 100% of graduates are employed within just 3 months of getting their diploma. Let that sink in. That number doesn't just show that there's high demand, it tells you just how well HEC prepares its students for the real world. And this program doesn't just open doors in France, it opens them all over the globe. An incredible 77% of graduates land jobs outside of their home country. This isn't just about getting to travel. It shows the kind of global mobility and international respect an HEC degree carries in the finance industry, whether you're in London, New York, or Singapore. Look, this kind of career success doesn't just happen by magic. It's backed by a phenomenal support system. We're talking about an alumni network of 80,000 people in 130 countries. And get this, a full 50% of graduates find their jobs directly through the school's career services, which offer everything from personal coaching to huge career fairs with over 300 top companies.
Okay, so maybe you're feeling inspired. You're thinking, this sounds amazing, how do I get in? Let's break down exactly how you can join this elite group.
First off, it helps to know who you'd be in class with. The average student is about 23 years old, and the class is a whopping 86% international. I mean, talk about a global classroom. And the academic bar is set high, with an average GMAT of 715. That score isn't just a number. It means you'll be surrounded by incredibly bright, motivated people who will push you to be your best.
Now, the process itself is refreshingly straightforward. It starts with your online application, then the admissions board does a deep dive into your file. From there, some candidates get invited for an online interview, and finally, you get the big decision. It's a clear 4-step path, so you always know where you stand.
So, what do you need to get together? Think of it like a checklist. You'll need your degree and official transcripts, a solid GMAT, GRE, or TH-MASI score, proof of your English skills, 2 strong letters of reference, and, of course, a polished resume. Each piece helps paint the full picture of who you are.
And that brings us right back to where we started. HEC Paris gives you the world-class education, the incredible network, and the global platform to launch a truly extraordinary career in finance. All the ingredients are there. So the only real question left is the one the program asks every single one of its students. Are you ready to learn, to dare,